Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning via GM here. We went through the trade deadline. Didn't make many changes, obviously. We tried to make a couple moves, but nothing really went through. So we're going to continue on here with our season. We're 34, 24, and 6. So we're having not bad of a year. Now, I've looked at some of the feedback from you guys over the course of the last little while here. And just, considered our options. A lot of you said that it all hinders on goaltending. You can have so many elite players, but it all hinders on goaltending. And somebody said the magic number is 87. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. We obviously have been not too bad in terms of success here in the last little bit. We're doing kind of a win one, lose one type system. I'd like to get a couple wins in a row here. So without further ado, let's get this thing moving here. We'll go up to the second. All right, so first things first, first right off the bat, we've got, is it Anaheim? Yeah, Anaheim. So here we go. They'll be a decent, they're below 500, but they'll be a decent test for us. See how we do against them. And a 4-2 loss. Okay, not exactly what I wanted to see there. So that's 2 losses in a row. Detroit up next here. Let's take a look at how we did. Now, typically in the past, anyway, after I've made 0 moves, another 4-2 loss. Hold on, I'm going to stop the sim for a sec. After I made 0 moves at the trade deadline, I seem to lose a couple games in a row. I don't know what that is, but I eventually do get myself back on track. It's kind of a weird little glitch in the system, but we'll try to the first here. We'll see how we do against Toronto. They're a good team. 38, 23, and 4. Can we beat them? And we do. A 4-3 win. Now, I can't remember where I set my scout last time, so let's just see here. We got a top 10 defenseman there. We got another top 10 defenseman in the OHL. Anybody else that's considered? Oh, there's a top 5 here in the DEL in Germany. So let's scout there for a month. Let's find out a little bit more about him. If he's being touted as that high of a prospect already, who knows? Who knows what kind of a player he is? Maybe he's a piece of the puzzle. 4-2. There you go. Back-to-back wins. Drouin now with 29 goals. Crosby's got 39 assists. So very comparable here to the. And there's a 4-1 win against Minnesota. I was gonna say very comparable to what's his name there? Parise on a 3-2 loss. That was in regulation. We are 10 games above 500, so this is good to see. Crosby notches his 40th assist. I'd like to see Drouin score a couple more goals. Let's see what happens here. And a 5-2 win. Drouin gets his 30th. Crosby gets another assist in that game, so there you go. We got Detroit and Florida back-to-back games. There's a win against Detroit. Drouin gets his 31st goal. And then Florida, a 6-2 win. Drouin gets his 32nd goal. Drouin and Crosby seem to be pairing up quite a bit here in the last week. So this is good. And a 3-1 win over the Montreal Canadiens. And all of a sudden, I think we have like at least 4. I think we're about 5 games in a row. Ottawa up now. They're a decent team. They're a playoff team for sure. Well, they're competing for one anyway. And there's a 4-1 win right there. So we're shutting guys down. We got one more game left here in March. And that's against Boston, who are 6 games above 500. How can we do against them? We lose 4-1. All right, overall, not a bad month. Not a bad month at all. I think we ended up losing 1, 2 out of 6, 2 out of 8, or sorry, 2 out of 10. So basically 3 out of 12 games. So that's not bad. 9-3. That's a pretty good record through 1 month. Let's take a look at points. We're not up there for points again. Wins, we are up there. Hellenius is at 33 wins. Good job, Hellenius. Not too bad. Assists, not up there. Goals, Drouin is up there at 33 goals. He's not far off the lead, which is Jonathan Toews at 39. That's 6 goals. That's a lot to make up, but we can do it. In terms of our division, we're only 1 point off the division lead, which is Toronto. But we're only 3 points into the playoff with Buffalo. So there is a tight race here. And we're going to definitely need to string together some serious wins through the stretch here to make it to the playoffs. So this is a big month for us. How many games do we have left? We don't have many. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 6 games remaining. Since it is so tight, I'm just going to we'll do up to the Dallas game. So that's a total of 2 games simulated. We'll do 2 at a time. We'll see how we do. Obviously, good success in that month has definitely put us in a solid playoff spot. Here's Toronto. There's a 2-1 loss in regulation as well. And then Montreal. What can we do against Montreal? Come on, guys. A win would be so nice against them. We need it. 4-3 loss in regulation. Not good. Not good at all. That puts us in a very awkward position. I'm going to have to take a look at the standings here really quick to see where we lie. We are on the cusp again, and I don't like this. So we're at 90 points, so we're only 2 points in, and we lost to a team that is actually pushing for the playoffs there. So this is close. The only positive thing that we have here is that the 5th place spot on the other side is only at 78 points. So we're not competing with the other division, which is really nice. We don't have to worry so much about that. The wild card pool is quite shallow, if you understand what I'm saying there. So let's go a game at a time now that we're at a very crucial point. So we got Dallas. Come on. 5-1 win. That's what I'm talking about. We've only got 3 games left, so I'm going to sim to Pittsburgh. Philadelphia here in the second of back-to-back games. How can we do against them? 4-3 loss. In overtime, though, so we take away a point. That's crucial right there. Every point is crucial. However, I believe Philadelphia is they on the other side? Yeah, they're on the other side. So we are currently at 93 points. Looks like we'll pretty much make the playoffs, but a couple more wins here would be nice. It would be nice to seal a deal. So Pittsburgh, 4-1 loss. God damn. All right, so let's take a look at that defenseman that we were scouting in the DEL. Here he is. So he's a top 10 now, but they've got him as 4 green stars. That's pretty good. Let's see here. Hold on. Nothing there. There's a top 10 in the Swiss. Are there any? I want to see if there are any other top 5 players emerging. No. Let's go to forwards. Let's check the WHL. No top 5s there. There's a top 10 there. It doesn't look like there's any other top 5s emerging at this point in time. Let's scout. Hold on, where the heck is he? Where did he go? Was it United States? No. Was it Extraliga? There's a top 10 player here that I do want to scout. So let's go here for a month and see what we turn up there. 1 game left. Let's just double check that we're going to be making the playoffs at this point. 2 points. Yeah, we're pretty much safe here. I mean, there's no way New Jersey or Montreal could ever catch us. I mean, Buffalo could. This is a game against Buffalo, so let's find out how we do. They are nipping at our heels. This will determine where we kind of finish in the standings, so a win against them would be really nice. Let's take a look at their shooters. Ennis and Hodgson ended a 5-0 win. That was a definitive win to clinch that spot in the standings. In fact, yeah, that put us just below Detroit. So 95 points is good enough for a playoff spot. There's no doubt about it. We're going to sim up here a little bit, let the season finish, find out who we're going to play in the first round of the playoffs. It'll be Detroit. Yeah, it will be Detroit. So let's do a quick review of our stats, our team standings. First off, we'll see how we did, how we finished. Goals for per game, 15th. So right in the middle of the pack. Our goals against per game in second. So our defense was holding really strong. Look at Phoenix, 217. That's why they got first place in the league. Unbelievable. That's how they clinched the they clinched their conference, not the league though. Let's go to our power play percentage. 9th, not bad, 19.1. So we did see some improvement. That was a place we were having problems, was our power play. Our penalty kill, 17th. So that did see some drop off. Something I think we're going to be looking for in the offseason, and a couple of people mentioned it, was a solid bottom 6 that have some really good defensive attributes, so high defensive awareness, and we might do some retooling depending on how things go there, okay? Because we really want to have a nice shutdown option for ourselves. Good offense and then good defense. Shorthanded goals for, really not that important. Nothing else really is there. We'll take a look at the player stats. We'll see if we had any growth at all, and then we'll go reassess our lines. I don't think I want to change too much, just because we did see some success here towards the latter half of the season. We got into sections of win some, lose some, but that didn't last very long, so that's good. First, start with points. Crosby finishes at 74 points. An improvement from last year, but still, he's not quite in that realm. It will come. Jonathan Drouin, 88 overall sniper. His shooting categories are unbelievable, and his offensive awareness is at 97. This kid's going to be firing on all cylinders. We're going to see some huge improvements from him next year, I expect. Yakupov, 86 overall. I believe that's where he started, if I'm not mistaken. Kucherov, also 88 overall sniper. Look at his shooting categories. Unbelievable. Good job, Kucherov. 63 points. Not bad considering he played did he play mostly on the second line? The first line. He played on the top line, I guess, with what do we have? I think we've got Crosby, Hagelin, and Kucherov on that top line, and then Drouin, Yakupov, and Filppula on the third line. On the second line, sorry. So Filppula is still an 85. You guys can take a look at their stats. Hagelin, we picked him out to play the second line. 37 points. I'm really not too upset about that. I feel like he could produce a little bit more in the 50 to 60 range, but our top players still aren't producing to that, that level, so I guess you can't be too disappointed. Victor Hedman is an 89 overall two-way defenseman now, and he's getting to that point in time where he's capping out, so it's nice to see that. Dougie Hamilton, 87 overall two-way defenseman. He's having a great year himself. 32 points. It's not as good as last year, but pretty good. He's holding steady. Zach Bogosian, also an 87 overall two-way defenseman. Justin Schultz, 85. That's where he stayed. He stayed the whole year there. Andre Pallet, still 78. Reichel, an 84, so he's still the same. Chad LaRose, 78. Dana Tyrell, yeah, all that's the same. What we can look at is our goalies. John Gibson, he's gone up 2 overall points since we put him in here. He was 77 overall. And how did he do on the year? 9 wins, 6 losses. He didn't play much. Save percentage of .904 in the NHL for your first year. That's not too bad. In fact, I don't even know if that counts as a first year for a... Yeah, it must. It must. Anyway, so there's the player stats. So we're going to be playing Detroit. Let me just coaching options. I'm going to edit lines. I want to see exactly how we got it set up. Yeah, we've got Hagelin, Crosby, and Kucherov. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch Hagelin. And let's switch that. Let's put Jonathan Drouin with Yakupov and Crosby. And then let's put Filppula with Kucherov and Hagelin. Let's see if we see some kind of a production boost for Drouin. Production boost for Yakupov and maybe Kucherov. He didn't have the greatest year for playing most of it on the first line. I thought he was playing the second line. 31 goals. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's his best year yet. But Jonathan Drouin, I mean, that kid on the second line had 35 goals. So he's not even getting as much ice time. And he still scored more than Kucherov did. So we'll give this a shot. I'm going to take a look at our defense. We want like that. I'm going to take a look at our power play. Yeah, this is Hagelin, Crosby, and Drouin. Yakupov, Kucherov, and Filppula. That's pretty good. We'll leave it like that for now, I suppose. I don't see any need to change anything around there. So that looks good. Yeah, I just wanted these two guys, Kucherov and Drouin, playing those sniper spots on the right wing, their off wing, or Drouin. Yeah, well, it's Kucherov's off. They're both off wing, but Kucherov usually plays right wing anyway. I do like having those 2 playmakers and 2 snipers, and being able to interchange them. That's really nice, so I can scramble things up when things get a little bit boring. We should go view lines before we get into this. NHL. We're gonna view the lines. We're gonna go over to Detroit. They shouldn't be far away here. Detroit. So Pavel Datsyuk, Johan Franzen, and Henrik Zetterberg. I don't know. It's pretty even considering we've got a 95, an 88, and an 86. I think it's pretty even. The second line, I think we've got beat because their wingers don't come anywhere near our wingers. The centers are very comparable. Third line, who the hell's on our third line? I gotta take a look. I can't remember anymore. Hold on. So 79, 79, 78, and 84. Yeah, they've probably got us beat. I should take a look at also the last line, 78, 78, 77. Okay, so we'll take a look quickly here at Detroit again. So the third line, they've got us beat, I think, in that. Yeah, for sure. And then the fourth line, they've got us beat as well, but not by much. That one's pretty close. So the top 2 lines go to us. The bottom 2 lines go to them. Defense, I think it's very comparable on the top line. The second line, we've got them beat, and the third line, they've got us beat. So it'll be interesting how that plays out too. Goaltending, wow, they've got Jimmy Howard, pardon me, but they've got McCollum in there. So the goaltending definitely goes, definitely goes to them. So it'll be interesting to see how this game plays out. There's a lot of elite skill. There's not much great goaltending on our side. The defense is more the story for us. We're going to need every bit of it here. So here we go, guys. The 2016 playoffs. This is the first round, the first game against the Detroit Red Wings. They have home ice advantage, so this is going to be crucial for us. First period, no goals scored. 14-4, we outshot them. Second, yes, 1-0. Nikita Kucherov scores. And we're going to go to the third period. I will sim it at 6 times. That's a minute per. Oh, 2-0. Kucherov gets his second. He's thriving on that second line right now. Oh, there's Darren Helm. He gets one. Now they're within 1 now. We're still out shooting them like crazy here. Hold them off, guys. You guys can do this. Power play. Oh, nothing coming. 42 shots. 43 shots. Wow, 43 shots in the game for us. 2-1 the final. Nikita Kucherov, definitely the first star in my books. Jimmy Howard was first one. Nikita Kucherov was second. And then Riku Helenius was the third star for us. So, pretty good. Considering you got the win, you got third star. That's not bad. I mean, well, Jimmy Howard faced over 40 shots. That's crazy. And then Helenius still posted a solid 9.52. All right, let's hope that top line gets going here. All right, first period of game 2. Oh, down 3-0. This is scary here. Pavel Datsyuk, Vladimir Sobotka, and Anderson all score. Second period. Okay, we got one. Eric Nystrom scores from the fourth line. Where's the top line, though? Where's the top line? This isn't looking good. I mean, we're still out shooting them like crazy. Power play gone. Halfway through the third, they've got a power play. Killed it. Good job. Power play again. Oh my god, that was a long one and nothing. And then Justin Ablocator finishes things off there. Not really a result that I want to see at all. That's a terrible result, actually. 4-1 loss after beating them 2-1. So goaltending has been a big factor for them. We've only scored 3 goals in 2 games. I mean, and they've scored 6 goals. So, all right. Or sorry, 5 goals. Detroit, game 3. We're at home now. Maybe we can get something going here. First period, down 1-0. Henrik Zetterberg scores. Second period. Oh, down 3-0. Johan Franzen and Derek Brassard. Third period, I'm just going to sim it. 4-1 again, the score. Oh, that's not good at all. Defense has been okay, but I think the goaltending is the problem here right now. Unfortunately, I don't have a solution. At least with the you know what? The offense isn't scoring either. Let me do something here. I'm going to take hold on, stop simulation. I'm going to take a look here at GM options. We're going to go to coaching options. Sorry, not GM. Coaching options. Strategy. I want to take a look here. We've got it on aggressive. Okay, let's take a look at the top line. Overload, dump, shoot. Let's balance that out a bit. Let's carry it more. We'll leave that. Okay, I mean, I don't know what this is going to do here for us. Defense will take some chances. A good mixture. Let's do aggressive. We'll do puck side attack. We'll try that helps us a little bit. And power play, carry, dump. Okay, let's leave it like that. Let's see if this helps us. We need to get some offensive going, especially for that top line. They're virtually non-existent. All right, game 4 now. We're down 2-1. First period. There you go, 1-0. Dana Tyrell scores on a wrist shot past Jimmy Howard. Second period. 2-1. Okay, there you go. Sidney Crosby finally scores. Thank you for coming back there, Sid. And we're up 35-14 on the shot clock. Let's go times 6 here. Third period. Oh, they got a power play, and it was quite a long one. There! Kucherov scores. Thank you, Kucherov. Oh, my God, Stephen Weiss. We need a goaltender, man. This is terrible. I hope Gibson comes along a little bit quicker. 3-2 still. We're almost at 50 shots in the game. Jesus. 46-29 with the shots in that game, and we only came out 3-2. 3-2 still a win, but you mean, come on. Kucherov had 2 points in that one, a goal and an assist, and Crosby had 1 point. I'm really disappointed in Crosby. I expected more from him. I mean, I made the trade for Crosby thinking, you know, he'd be the ultimate playmaker going forward. And, you know what? I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Where are we at now? We're tied 2-2. Yeah, 2-2. Here we are, back in Detroit. All right, first period against Detroit. 1-0. There you go. Jonathan Drouin, thank you for showing up, buddy. 14-9 with the shots. Second period. Oh, there you go. 3-1. Jonathan Drouin gets another one, and Dougie Hamilton gets one. 27-19 of the shots. We're going to go to the third period, times 6. 4-1. Jonathan Drouin with a hattie. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Drouin. Oh, there's Kyle Quincy. He scores 1. 4-2 now the score. They're coming fast and furious right now. Oh, God. Henrik Zetterberg scores. 4-3 now. Come on, guys. Where's Drouin? Power play. Killed it. Good job, guys. 6 minutes left. Hold them off. Hold them off. There you go. Johnny Oduya scores on Jimmy Howard. Oh, and Kyle Reichel scores. 6-3 the final. So, I mean, those empty netters, or Johnny Oduya was not an empty netter. It was just a goal. And then we had a pretty good one there. So, Crosby had 2 points. 2 points in that game. Yakupov had 1 point. 2 points, sorry. Jonathan Drouin had the hat trick. That's unbelievable. That's good to see. All right, so we're up 3-2 now. Things were looking a little bit bleak, but it's come around now. It's coming around. All right, game 6. This is at home, so we have an opportunity to win this one at home. First period, up 2-1. Jonathan Drouin, Valtteri Filppula, they both score. Second period, oh, God, Stephen Weiss ties it up. We're going to go times 4 here because this is an opportunity for us to win. We're out-shooting them in every single game, guys. Oh, my God, Drew Miller scores. Not what I want to see at all. 14 minutes left here in the third. Power play for us. Can't capitalize on it. 10 minutes left here in the third. Down a goal in game 6. We're at home. Come on, guys. Let's see something. Penalty. Ah, Kyle Quincy scores. That'll pretty much do it probably for the game. I'm just going to sim. Yeah, that's it. 4-2. 37-27 were the shots. I tell you what, the story in this series so far for us is our goaltending. It's been absolutely atrocious. And the sad thing is, before we get into game 7 here, the sad thing is I don't think we're going to see a reprieve until at least 2 years from now. So like not next year, but the year after. And the reason being is I honestly believe that John Gibson will be ready to be a starter for us next year. But I don't think that he's anywhere close to being an elite goalie at that point. I think that Jonathan Gibson's going to be about where Hellenius is now. 84, maybe 85. So we're going to have one more year of this where we've got, you know, pretty decent offense, but terrible goaltending. So Game 7, guys, it comes down to this. Here we go. In Detroit, we've had good success against them. First period, down 2-1. Sidney Crosby gets the goal for us. Zetterberg and Smith both score. Second period. Oh my God! Jonathan Drouin comes back, scores one. Kyle Reichel scores one. 3-2 all of a sudden. All right, we're going to go ×4 here. 3-2 is the score. The shots are a lot closer. Kyle Quincy, man. A thorn in my side. Jesus, he scored a lot. Oh my God, Pavel Datsyuk scores. Shots are very close right now. Not really making a difference right now on the clock. Power play. Long power play. We can't do anything. We got to score on that power play. Oh my God, time ticking down. No, 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 not a first round defeat, for God's sake. Give me a break. Oh, God damn it. I don't think I get more pissed off in this game than when I'm playing Be a GM. Out in 7 fucking games. Give me a break.